Sticking with this one. It's just gonna be like a weird, I was gonna say Black Mirror vibes, maybe, or like, I don't know. Okay, so let's go with this. Are you ready for it? Did a whole speech the other day, and people really liked it, so I'm gonna go. Gonna go through more, and pretty funny. All right, ready? What if life, isn't all about life and death, you know? Like, maybe everything isn't all horrific and terrible and crappy things happen to us and pain, you know? I'm trying to talk, sorry, I messed up. But maybe things have many flavors to it, like this kind of trauma, painful experience, and then there's this one, they all kind of have like weird little levels in some sort of way. Like, kind of sucks, but they do, right? Um, hmm, you know, it's all about the experience. The problem isn't what happens to us, it's the meaning that we give that problem and let go of that. We don't suffer the event itself because we're not really experiencing it, but for some reason we're like reliving it over and over and over again, repeating in our brain. And unfortunately, the way our brains are designed and formulated in order for us to move forward, we have to not, I don't want to say let go, but we don't have to hold on to the suffering. That pain, it never goes away. I lost all my pets in a house fire. It doesn't get easier. It really doesn't. But I was suffering in that experience every day, reliving it. Even when you retell the story to someone, don't experience, tell the story because it's happened to you. But you don't have to relive it every time you tell the story. You don't. Unfortunately, I mean, whatever, not unfortunately, whatever, you don't have to. It's something you experienced, and it's not something you still have to live every single day until then another experience happens, and then that you live that. And then you have both, and then you have all things all together. And it's a lot. It's just what life is. Unfortunately. There you go. Like, there's not much we can do about it. Unexpected can happen at any time. We can lose people at any time. We could something on our body could fail at any time, like me last October on Halloween. I was feeling so much pain that I went to urgent care, but they sucked. And then I went to the hospital, and I literally needed my appendix out that second, or it was gonna rupture and poison my whole body. You know, like sometimes these things happen. You know how scared I was? Like I don't have anybody really. Like who's gonna come visit me in the hospital? Like not the person I was dating. You know, there's always that reference. But for real, like imagine I don't have anybody. Mom, dad, brother, sister. I never had a sister. Any family member that's like super close with me. And if I did, it's like I have to disturb them and their family and all their kids. Like, I don't want to do that. All right, let's see, where are we going with this? Hold on. Quote, and I love it. Perhaps there's a much more beautiful way to live that we've not even considered because we push through so much pain. We're pushing through so much pain that we don't see any happy ending or anything. But there is a way to be in this pain, not the suffering. You can be in this pain. You can remember that person. You can remember that pet. You can remember whatever you need to remember. But you gotta push through it. You gotta push through it because there is something better. Not better, but something that makes you feel happy again. You can do it. I believe in you. I did it. The reason why I'm spreading this message and what Tony taught me is my story, is my message to you, my message. I've been through a lot of things. Unfortunately, I think I'm on a bingo card of things, You know, because I've had personal experience. You don't need to read a million books about things. You just need your own personal experience and how you overcame it, you know? Whatever worked for you can work for others. You know, out of 10 of you, maybe one of you can. And guess what? That's one less person suffering in this world. And that is what I want to do. That is my main mission. I really want to help, like, okay, I don't want to be, like, stereotypical or whatever, but, like, I really want to help, like, little peep fans, people who will make music. Like, I want to get to them. Most of all the ones I know personally have got to that level of balance, but I think there's others out there still suffering and going through things. Like, I don't know, I relate to them more. I don't know why, but it's just how it is. Alright, let's keep going. You know, or anybody, actually. I'm going to use this platform, so whoever finds me, finds me. And we're back, sorry, in the past. We're on a VHS recording device now. How about that? I kind of like it, though. I'm weird, and I like weird stuff, and I like backroom stuff, so I'm reporting to you from the past. Past Megan is now telling you how to not suffer. Suffering is terrible. I am telling you. I suffered for 8 years straight, okay? And before that, I was depressed, you know? But not to the extent, you know, I was depressed because I lost my parents. I had all the grief going on, but then I finally got to a little level, but then that happened. I had to go on the hero's journey again. I had to go on a whole another adventure of grief for 8 years of torturing myself and not living a better life than I deserve. Like, I deserved so much better than all the things I experienced. I mean, there was great memories. See, I can't say all that. There was great times, beautiful memories with family members, but, like, it's all kind of gone now. So, we need to experience life. We need to connect with others. Definitely. And I'm trying that again. I lost that, but when I do readings, I connect with people. So I have that little, like, tap in, and I have helped people. This isn't, like, something new I'm trying out. Like, this is me just coming out and actually talking. The people that I read see this version of me. Like, they know this me, and that's why they come to me. Mostly any person. I have a lot of clients, okay, that come to me to help them, guide them. And ever since I learned the Tony thing, there's a little bit more, like, things that I've learned to attach to that now. And I've been a little afraid to incorporate it with everything, but it's happening. I've noticed it with readings with people, that I zap that pattern right away and help them see. You know, sometimes they know and they already see. I'm just telling them what I shouldn't know because I don't know them. You know, it's not something you could just, like, look at someone and be like, I think you need to buy a house. You know, there is things that my brain does, and I hide it from people like everybody else, except for my clients. They see and have experienced who I really am, and that's why they come back to me. And my magic is pretty good, too. My candle magic, okay? A lot of people ask if I'm Wiccan, so I'm going to join Witch Talk on this one. I'm not really. I worked in an occult shop. I have taken notes from every single magic you can imagine because the books that were in this occult shop were from, like, 1918. I don't know, I'm just kidding, but pretty far out there, okay? There was a very rare, like, Harry's occult shop. Harry opened an apothecary at in the beginning, I forget the year, 19-something, maybe 1930, 20, I don't know, whatever it was. But that's really my source of my magic. I'm not afraid to admit it. That's where my source came from. I will always practice it, and it is always effective. And my video is now 10 minutes. Sorry. Day 10. For those who don't know, I'm making 30 videos. So this is 10, but I didn't say it in the beginning because this is going to be posted elsewhere. Bye. Thanks for playing the video recording, and hopefully I'll see you again.